So, you're a builder at heart. That's what you do. You see a patch of dirt and, you can already envision the skyscraper. But before you can break ground on that next huge project, you've got to build something else first, your business. Welcome to our Alpha Constructions Explainer, where we're going to dig into the most critical part of your foundation, securing the funding to turn that vision of yours into a reality.
You've got the crew, you've got the tools, you've got the expertise. But here's the million-dollar question, and sometimes it's literally $1 million. How in the world do you get the cash to make it all happen? Well, let's figure that out.
Everything, and I mean everything, starts right here with the blueprint. And nope, I'm not talking about architectural drawings. Not yet anyway. I'm talking about your business plan.
Look, a lot of people think a business plan is just some stuffy document for lenders. It's not. It's your own personal GPS for your company. Think about it. You wouldn't start a road trip without knowing where you're going, would you? This plan is your route. It helps you navigate every single turn, from your day-to-day operations to your long-term management. It's what stops you from getting lost before you even ask for gas money.
Okay, so once your blueprint is solid, it's time to stock your toolkit. And in the world of business, the most important tool you'll ever have is capital. So let's crack open that toolbox and see what financing options we're working with. When it comes to funding, it really boils down to two main buckets. First, you've got equity capital. The easiest way to think about this is it's your own money, your personal stake in the game. It's basically the least expensive money you can get. On the other side, you have debt capital. This is money you borrow from lenders, and yeah, you've got to pay it back, with interest.
Getting a loan when you're a new business can be tough. That's where the Small Business Administration, the SBA, can be a game changer. Think of them as like the ultimate cosigner. They don't actually hand you the money, but they go to the bank and promise to cover a big chunk of the loan if something goes wrong. And that, right there, makes you a much, much safer bet in the lender's eyes.
So you've got your plan, you know your options, and you're ready to talk to the bankers. But what exactly are they looking for? Well, it's not some big secret. They use a pretty simple 5-point inspection. It's called the 5 C's of credit, and it's how they decide if you're a good investment. And the great thing about this is it's not some crazy mystery test. Pretty much every lender out there uses the same playbook. So if you know what's on their checklist, you can walk in totally prepared, confident, and ready to show them exactly why your business is a solid investment.
All right, let's quickly run through these 5 C's. First, character. This is basically your financial report card. Have you paid your bills on time? Next up, capacity. It's simple. Can you actually afford to repay this loan? They're going to look at your cash flow to see if you have the financial muscle. Then there's capital. How much of your own money are you putting in? Lenders really want to see you have some skin in the game. Fourth is collateral. What assets, like equipment or property, can you offer up as a backup plan? And finally, conditions. What's the economic climate like? A sunny forecast for the construction industry is definitely going to help your case.
Now, getting the loan can feel like you just crossed the finish line, but really, it's just the start of the race. From here on out, it is all about endurance. The absolute key to long-term success is building a strong foundation of smart credit management.
So, what are the secrets to staying on top of your game? Well, first, treat your credit record like it's gold. It's invaluable, so protect it. That means paying all your bills when they're due. Every time. Second, be prudent. Don't go out and borrow more than you can realistically pay back. And here's a pro tip for you. Try to line up your loan repayments with when you get paid for a project. Makes life a whole lot easier. And finally, don't ever be afraid to negotiate. You'd be surprised what kind of better terms you can get just by asking the question.
I want to leave you with a really powerful idea that kind of ties all of this together. The book we're drawing from says it perfectly. You don't do business with an institution. You do business with people. Just let that sink in for a second.
So what's that mean for you? It means that every handshake, every phone call, every single email, it's a chance to build a relationship, to build a bridge. Because in the end, building a successful business isn't just about concrete and steel. It's about building strong, lasting relationships with people. That is the real foundation for success. And there you have it. That's your blueprint for success. This has been an Alpha Constructions Explainer, based on the great book, Construction Business Management by Nick Ganaway. Now you've got the tools, so go out there and build that empire.